that.
Thank you, Senator. I would like to also record this. Senator McCain.
Right behind you is several recordings.
Look at all these people, huh? Awesome day. We're spending $1 trillion a year sending troops all around the world to protect our Constitution from enemies foreign, while here in the U.S., our Senate and Congress seem to be trampling on our Constitution domestically with our bills like the Patriot Act, the Military Commission Act, and this upcoming FISA Act, which scraps the Fourth Amendment. My question is this. On June 30th, we the people served you, along with every member of Congress and the Senate, a petition for redress of grievances guaranteed in the last 10 words of our First Amendment of the Constitution. And my question to you is, how will you personally respond to the people's petitions for the redress of grievances that were served on June 30th?
I will examine that petition, and I will try to ascertain what it's is specifically about. I have not seen it yet, but the
10 counts of violations to the Constitution.
Go ahead, please.
The petition states that there are 10 counts to the violation of the Constitution, and it asks, it's a petition for redress of grievances has been around since the Magna Carta, and it's in the First Amendment. And our government, it's the way of remedying when the government breaks the Constitution, the people petition to restore the rule of law. So will you respond to how you're going to restore the rule of law in the Constitution?
I'll be more than happy to examine that petition, as I try to examine every petition by citizens to their government. But also let me point out on FISA, I believe that it was very dangerous to, in my view, to hold the telecommunications corporations liable for them acting in cooperation with the government after 9/11 to help us monitor the communications of Al-Qaeda and terrorists. So obviously you and I have a very different opinion on that issue. And so let me just say to you right now, I believe that the telecommunications company or any other organization, when called upon by their government to do something that is in the national security interest, that they should not be held responsible in the way that they're to be sued. So, my friend, there's a careful balance between protecting the national interest and protecting individuals' rights. And that balance moves back and forth. Frankly, there have been times in our history that we've not been so proud of, when we interned Japanese Americans in World War II. And there's got to be a continued balance between the protection of individual rights and also the necessity of national security. Now, it's my view that we should have the ability, with certain court procedures observed, to monitor the communications, particularly with the dramatic modernization and ability of communicate between organizations that want to do America harm. And so I'm glad you're recording this, because I'd like to make sure you show it to all your friends. Have no doubt where I stand, that the telecommunications companies should not be held liable for cooperation they provided the government of the United States after 9/11, when we were trying to stop further attacks on the United States of America. And to say that you want them to be held liable is something, in my view, that would be a trial lawyer's dream. And I strongly oppose it. Senator Obama supports it. That's the difference in our viewpoints. Yes, ma'am.